So let's get into this video with Jada Pinkett. All right. Talking about how, no man can make her happy. Not even Will. Will can't make her happy.
It is not his responsibility to make you happy. He can't. It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk about checking the boxes. It's like, I did everything I was supposed to do. You get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's because Will was doing what he wanted to do.
He was making himself happy.
He was making himself happy. Make yourself happy. It is not his responsibility to make you happy. He can't. It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk about checking the boxes. It's like, I did everything I was supposed to do. You get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's because Will was doing what he wanted to do.
He was making himself happy.
He was making himself happy. Make yourself happy.
And imagine being married to this woman. Imagine being married to a woman who is just straight up miserable. 50 Cent reposted this. He said, "Goddamn, Father God, thank you for not letting me get into no relationship like this. Happy Easter. God bless." Like seriously. Jada Pinkett is crazy. She's crazy. It looks to me like you were upset because he found happiness in what he did career-wise and not at home because you're miserable. You're a miserable woman. And that's why you went out there and cheated on Will. Self-admitted cheater. But again, women are going to overlook it and make excuses for it because they do the same thing. They be out there cheating too. Just straight up miserable. Jada Pinkett is somebody that I would never want to be married to because that at some point she's going to make your day worse. She's not going to make your day better. She's going to make it worse because she's not happy because she wants to be promiscuous. She does not want to have any sort of loyalty to you. She wants to be independent, as these heifers say. Whenever a woman say independent, she want to be a hoe. She want to be a hoe. That's why she want to be independent.
It is not his responsibility to make you happy. He can't. It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk about checking the boxes. It's like, I did everything I was supposed to do. You get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's because Will was doing what he wanted to do.
He was making himself happy.
He was making himself happy. Make yourself happy. It is not.
You know who makes Jada happy? This is the only man I feel like could make Jada Pinkett, but he's no longer here. And he hasn't been here for over 30 years. But the way that she acts about him lets you know that she got with security. Will Smith was a security. I don't think Tupac was looking to be with her like that. Maybe in her own mind. And because Will was never Tupac, he never made her happy. She's that female that talk about how she don't want lames. Right? She's that female that says she don't like lames, right? But then end up married to a guy who was considered lame. But usually that happens after, years after she done hit, she done gotten older and hit the wall, right? But in this situation, Jada got with Will early. And I think she probably feels like she gave Will her best years. And maybe she also thought that she'd be a bigger celebrity than Will. She thought that she'd have a better career than Will. That turned out to not be true. And she still did acting while with Will, but then she started having kids, and then she saw how Will got more and more successful. And she just started to hate him even more. Because everything you see out of her is straight up jealousy. Jealousy of how successful he had become over the years, which culminated in the August Alsina situation, which she totally pushed, by the way, because she wanted to make everything about her. She wasn't able to be with Tupac, but she was able to be with a young up-and-coming Will Smith, and she took that opportunity. And in her mind, she feels like she sacrificed something to be with Will Smith. She feels like she sacrificed her success in her career to be with him. No, you were never going to be on that level. It wasn't like she was barefoot and pregnant at home. See, that's the thing. Like, Will Smith didn't suppress her ambitions to be an actress in Hollywood. She still had opportunities. She just wasn't good at them. Enough to the point to where she had the success that he had. The talent that he had. She just wasn't there. And when your own wife is jealous of you, what can you do as a man? Because you got children by her. You can't totally abandon her. He's off in Africa right now. I think, isn't he in Angola? And he's dancing with this lady and having the time of his life. He's always happiest when he's not around her. And the thing is that he doesn't have to be around her. He could cut the cord, but he knows that she's going to go after him hard for support. That's why he refused to divorce her. He knows that she's going to go after him for spousal support. She can't get child support. Them kids are grown, but she can get spousal support. She would do what Dr. Dre's wife did. Dr. Dre had to pay his ex-wife $100 million to go away. And I'm not sure. Let me see what Will Smith's net worth is. Will Smith net worth. Will Smith, as of 2026, his net worth is $350 million. She's gonna want half of that. And Will sees it as it's cheaper to keep her, but I'm gonna go live my life and you live yours. Apparently she moved back in with him. The heifer don't even want to pay her own bills. She want to move back in with him. It's cheaper to keep her. Listen, I wouldn't want to be miserable. The kids are grown. You don't have to stay with her anymore. You don't. You can move on. Don't let her keep you in this marriage so she can keep you from being happy. Now, people say things about Will Smith personally. I have no proof or information, so I'm not going to say what he is or isn't. But all I know is this. This man seems a lot happier when he doesn't have to deal with her.